Very nice.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Wow, what a difference a day makes. I feel so much better than I did yesterday.
I feel worse.
You do? That time change really knocked me for a loop yesterday morning. But I feel better. And here's a question I have for you. How are your pets doing? Because Bugsy's feeling it this morning too. And we might not notice, but if your pets are feeling laggy in the morning, it may be because of the time change. It's only an hour, but an hour makes a big difference when you're talking about getting up at 4:30 in the morning. It's a big deal, and it really affects your body's time clock, so to speak. So anyway, I hope you're having a fantastic morning. It is Tuesday morning already. We are getting ready for a workout. And what else do we have to talk about? The weather here, we're in the Northeast, was warm last week, but yesterday was freezing cold.
9 degrees when I woke up yesterday.
And what this does actually, it develops some power inside you in terms of being able to
keep from freezing
take it.
To a popsicle.
Being able to go with the flow of things when they're not going exactly the way you want. You're able to really become a warrior and move past or move through that when you don't really feel like it. So all things, including challenges, are useful and teach you something that you can use in your life. So anything that you come up against that is good, anything that you come up against that are challenging, it all can be used for your life as you move forward. And that's the way I look at the weather.
You're saying what doesn't kill us makes us stronger?
Right, exactly. So everybody needs to or should join us for a workout, because if you're in the cold weather state like we are, then you're going to warm up quickly. And also it just gets your body ready for the day. I mean, who doesn't want to have the best day that they can possibly have? That's why you have a foundation of a morning routine. Is it gives you the best jump forward when it comes to your day. So welcome, and let's join us. We're going to join David. David Hills is our instructor. He is a kettlebell aficionado, and he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the human body, how it works, how kettlebell works with it, and all that good stuff. So if you're getting ready for spring, if you're just wanted to get into shape and you've gained some COVID weight.
COVID weight.
And
that's a polite way to put it.
Yeah. Then this is the place to go, because it's not costing you anything, and you can get up with us and learn dedication, persistence, and all that good stuff.
For free. All you got to do is pay attention.
Yeah.
All right.
And move.
Let's go.
Wow. We're just doing some hops, our usual here. You can also just stand here like this. But the idea is you're dropping down your arms. You're loosening up. You're letting go. Dropping your arms down. If you have not tried this, you got to get up and try it. Feels so good. Chops. Same thing with this. You're just letting the muscles relax in your arms and shoulders, and kind of dropping your hands down like you're flicking water off the ends of your fingers, or like a karate chop if you're wanting to do that kind of thing in the morning. Eye openers, and as we come around and tap our body, getting everything all open up. You know the routine. As we open our arms, we are grateful for everything that we have in our lives. The fact that we woke up this morning. The fact that we can even be here to do this workout together. The challenges, the good things. Yesterday was cold, but you know what? It was great to see the sun too. As long as the sun's out, I'm pretty good. It was really, the wind was blowing up here. I think it was 17 degrees during the middle of the day yesterday. It was 50 last Friday. So to have it go from 50 degrees to 17 degrees during the day. It's quite a shock. I do have my Savvy clothing on this morning. I have the new jacket, which I absolutely love. I've got it in gray and in white, and now I need to get the black one. And then I have the knee leggings and this beautiful, beautiful blue Robin's egg blue top for my workout. Yeah, that's the problem. It's not a problem, but yeah, with Savvy, when they come out with something really cool like this jacket, which I just adore, and I wear this type of thing during the day a lot, I want every single color. But it's so functional. You can use it to work out in, you can hang out with it, use it just to wear during the day. You can dress it up, dress it down, jogging in it. It has mesh here on the side, so it's breathable. It's form-fitting. I sized it down. I like things a little bit form-fitting, so I sized down to a small. This, which is actually fits me perfectly. But I love these spring colors, even though we're still cold up here this week. This colors really make a difference in how you feel. You read that book. What was the name of that book that had to do with color?
Sensation.
Sensation. And what's neat is color. Can you explain it a little bit, that book? And
well, there's a lot of psychological effects that colors have on the human body. There's a whole color therapy and light therapy industry. But in this book, it was talking specifically about how color affects you psychologically in terms of sales is really what the study was. If you take the same image of a person and you change the background color, it changes how attractive people think that the person in the picture is because of the color of the background.
Yeah.
The type of
some mini rolls here.
Yeah, the type of paper, the weight of the paper, the temperature, the colors, all of these things about our sensations affect our psychology. Color is a huge one. A lot of our most of the sensation we pay attention to comes in through our eyes in the form of color. You were going to say?
I choose the clothes that I'm wearing in the morning by color.
Mm-hmm, sure.
So, it depends on how I feel or how I want to feel. Mm-hmm. So I might not be energetic, but if I put something bright on, that gets me energized.
Sure.
Or if I'm feeling calm, I want to stay calm, I put a calm color. I'm feeling springy and summery, so I put this on today. But color is huge. Andy, Melissa, good morning. Great to have you here. How do you choose your clothes? Is it by color, or do you just grab whatever you? Guys,
Brooke Taylor.
Hey, Brooke.
Good morning, Brooke.
Guys tend to pick whatever, and I shouldn't say that.
We like to pick our clothes based on how they smell.
Whether or not they've been washed. Whether or not they're clean. Oh boy, you guys.
Okay.
But but that's a good question. Think about how you pick out your clothes. Do you pick out your clothes in the morning by color, by style, by weather? That's another thing. Weather may make a difference. Mine's totally color.
Okay, kettlebell between your feet. Fold at the hip. Reach down, grab the kettlebell, 2 hands. Seat the shoulders. Pick it up 1 inch off the floor. Lower your hips. Straighten the arms. Pick it up. When you feel a little closer together,
That's a good stretch.
Bring it around. 1, 2, 9, 10. Other way.
Color matters with what you eat too. David is the cook of the house. He does most of, like 98% of the cooking. And what always impresses me is the colors that is on the plate. And it makes a difference
It does.
on how you enjoy your food. We use a lot of purple cabbage, red cabbage,
Alternating hands. Yeah, I love purple carrot.
and it just adds so much beautiful color to the plate with carrots or whatever.
All right, two hands. Grab it by the horns up in front of your face. Halos. Other way. Set it down. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of work with something today called negatives. Now, negatives are, for instance, if I start with my kettlebell in a rack position and I press it overhead, that's the exercise, right? I'm pushing against gravity and bringing it up. The negative is from here at the top, bringing it back. Now, the reason why we do these is that muscles, there are three ways to utilize a muscle. Concentrically, which is I grab a hold of the weight and I bring it up, right? And in that one, this muscle has to fire hard enough to overcome the weight of the kettlebell. Eccentrically, which is I have it fired and I have to slowly, with control, release the muscle. That's another way of using your strength. And then the third way is static, holding. So we do a lot of the first two, a lot of static, a lot of concentric contraction. What we're going to work on today is eccentric contraction. So take your hand, reach it overhead, take the other hand, stick the thumb into your armpit and grab the back wall. Now, with this hand
Of your
armpit,
yeah.
Take your thumb and stick it in your armpit and grab the back wall of your armpit, right? And grip with the top hand until you feel that muscle tighten. Tighten it more as you bring your hand down to the rack position. Now, use your hips, push it overhead, and pull down it. Imagine that you're doing, I like to imagine I'm doing a one-arm pull, but I don't lift myself up. I just lower the arm down until I imagine my lifting my chin over the bar.
I imagine that I'm pulling a rope down.
Rope is just fine. Absolutely.
Like a really hard rope.
Imagine pulling yourself up with the rope. Okay. Grab the bell. Swing it to the rack position. Use your hips. Press it overhead. Now, crush the kettlebell handle as you lower it. One. Nice and slow. 3. Really fire the lat. Let's do 10.
I don't think I can do 10.
Change hands.
Not with this weight. I just barely did 5. So slow.
Fire the lat. Keep it fired. crush the handle. So, yeah.
It's heavy for me.
Nice. Well, you might want to move down to the lower weight for this next one.
Okay. Go ahead and show us what the next one is.
So the next thing we're going to do is the bent press. And it's going to use exactly the same idea. Only from here, I'm going to keep it in, start with the rack position. I'm going to bend and press. Then I'm going to pull it in as I come back up. And in both cases, on the ascension and the descension of the weight, I'm going to fire and keep fired my latissimus dorsi. All right. Latissimus dorsi. Ready? Here we go. Swing it to the rack. Point your feet 45 degrees away from the bell, hand on the inside of the thigh. Now, crush the handle as you do your bent press. Return it. Now, what I like to tell people on this is start with your body and then the arm. On the return, it's the arm and then the body. Two more. Change hands. Turn the feet away. Hand on the inside of the thigh. Look at the bell. Body. Arm. Arm. Two more. And feet to the front. Set it down. Now, take your left hand, and reach it all the way up overhead. And what I want you to do is realize that the latissimus dorsi, it connects here on your arm, right? So feel your muscle, feel that muscle tighten up. We're going to go through all of so the latissimus dorsi is a big muscle, and it does a bunch of different things. Bring your arm up, right? Pinky is forward. It does abduction of the arm. Bring it down, bring it way back behind you, right? And you'll feel it's really up in the upper part, right? Right back here is really fired, right? Now, twist thumb back, reach it across, reach into your pocket. Imagine you're reaching deeper into the pocket on this side, so your fingers reach down and lift this side, lift the hip up. In other words, watch me. Elevate the hip, lifting the heels up, elevating the hip on that side. You'll feel it fire a little bit more. Feel it? So now it fires all the way from here up into here, all the way. Yes. It depresses the shoulder, right? So it reaches the arm back, it depresses the shoulder, it rotates it in, brings it across, and it lifts the hip. That makes it so that you fire the entire muscle. And here's the thing. Here's your clue on this, right? Bodybuilders, right? When a bodybuilder wants to show their lat, this is what they do, right? They bring that arm across, and they lift up the hip, and they bend back, and they fire it so that it fires that whole thing. Does that make sense? So that shows you all of the actions that muscle fires, and there's a lot of them. It's involved in stabilization of a lot of techniques. Bent press is probably the best one to really make it fire. Did you feel it really firing hard, especially on one side?
I probably didn't notice because I was trying to get the form.
Yeah.
But now that if I had done that exercise first,
Mm-hmm.
then I might have noticed
it
a little bit more.
Right. So
I was concentrating on just keeping the damn thing up there.
Yeah.
Having it fall.
Well, there's a lot of connection that has to happen to the muscle to get it to fire more completely. And so a lot of the strength actually comes from feeling, which is weird, but it's true.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
Okay.
Exercise.
All right, so let's get back to it. We're going to do the 5 tiers: swing, high pull, rack and press, snatch, and squat. Now, we normally do 5, but we're going to go up in weight, and we're going to go up to how many we're going to do?
5 on each side.
Yes. That's it? 5 on each side?
No.
7, 9, 12, 27?
What are you talking about? Total amount?
Total amount, on each side. So how many sets? Normally we do 5 sets.
5. We're going to do 5 on each side.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 on each side it is. All right.
I mean, should we do more?
That's what I'm asking.
Well, no, I'm asking you.
Let's do 7.
Okay.
All right. 7 it is.
You're the teacher.
Okay. Here we go. And swing. High pull. Rack and press. Snap. Squat. Changing. 1. High pull.
Oh, I see.
Rack and press.
I don't know what you meant for that.
It's okay. And snap.
I thought we were doing 7
and squat.
Of these
That's
on each
1.
side.
Now
Okay.
2 is swing, high pull, rack and press, snatch, squat. Other side. Swing, high pull, rack and press, snatch, squat. That's 2. Swing, high pull, rack and press. Swing, high pull. That's 3. Four. Two more. Last set.
Oh, that's a lot. That was cool. Is that it?
Whew, that's it.
Okay. Cool. Hey, thank you guys for joining us this morning. We appreciate you. We love having you here with us. It keeps us motivated. Keeps us doing what we do.
Keep us honest.
Keeps us on our toes like this. So happy to have you here with us. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Make it a fantastic day. It's your choice. No matter what's going on around you, you can still be calm on the inside and make good, solid choices for yourself today. Don't forget to have some fun today. We always want to be having fun, whether we're working or doing something that we really don't care for. You can find fun in anything. So make sure you're adding that in as well. We will see you here tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sending you all love and some special healing energies for anybody who may be suffering today, in the hopes that you find some peace in your day. Love you. We will see you here tomorrow morning, bright and early. Take care.